gorgeous late summer afternoon. It's time for football from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Gone. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Brandon, I know it's hard to believe sometimes that a guy who was rated in the top 5 running backs in the draft could be a little bit underrated, but I thought that about Cam Akers. One of my favorite runners in this draft. We just saw that ability right there. Great vision, terrific speed, has the power to run through tackles and make big plays. Remember, he was a #1 high school kid coming out. Now he's exhibiting that talent in the NFL.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Just beating the play clock is gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Now a run with Akers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
From the red zone now, Goff. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Alert. Watch the twist.
On play action, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Tight go. Hey, alert 3. Check safety. On your team.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
4-yard line.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
I'm shaking my head and chuckling a little bit now, although it's not funny for anyone trying to block Aaron Donald. But you know, all week long, they say to themselves, don't give up any sacks, and they just gave up one there. They double-team him, they triple-team him, they try and isolate and make sure that Aaron Donald can't get to their quarterback, and he always seems to find a way. He's not just a physical presence, he plays the game with a great football IQ.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing on first down is Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Allen, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Touchdown, Rams.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Rams.
From the gun, a give to Henderson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was brought down.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Play action. It's gone. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time. And now it's second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jerry Hughes.
Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. You know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on
that time on the outside. Pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
53 at the mark.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And there's another sack by Aaron Donald. No surprise to anyone. The 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He could have easily been the 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not sure anyone in the league has a true answer for him. And one of the best parts about his game, the way he uses his hands. And he credits his high school coach for teaching him that hand placement early in his career.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the 37-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw on 2nd down is gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
To go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And Oliver drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of the...
That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. They'll get 34 yards there.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Pass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Rams 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
1-yard line.
Here's Goff. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Man, he won't jump for the ball. Here we go.
The Bills take over
Up with the bullshit.
at the 16-yard line.
He keeps running. I can't get him to turn around. He just keeps running.
Ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
59, Mike, 59, Mike, check, 59.
And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
Joker. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the pass. 5 wide. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Rip right. Mike, check.
A final shot before half for Allen. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Ooh, I've seen that. That's crazy. He said great anticipation. Bad throw.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
I missed it. Fuck, dog. Why the kick? Oh, shit.
Those eyes get real wide.
Why the kick keep doing that?
Anticipation on the play. Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. This is caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a
He outran everybody. I know he's fast, but damn.
Diggs with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the
He was down. It was a face mask. Come on, man. Y'all better check that shit. There you go. Quit playing. You be bullshitting.
All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee? You might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Oh, he should be able to jump for the ball. Why he won't move? Fuck, bro. I'm going to lose because of that dumb shit. He won't jump, bro. Go for the ball.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use.
I hate losing to no defense, man. That's some bullshit, bro.
Around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
Bullshit,
maybe not
man.
a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup, it's second.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Really? Really? Did we just see that?
Yeah, you might take advantage of it, bro, because they bullshitting me on offense. You're making me overthrow the players.
Third down for the defense.
That shit
It's
makes
one
no
thing to give
sense.
up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Davis. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Deron Payne gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off play action. Here's Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the counter, this is Akers. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
3 quarters in the books.
I don't know why that little bump is considered a tackle. That's crazy.
Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. That one goes for 24 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Rolling to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First down, L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there. They'll look to run with Akers.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God. What was that? Oh my life. Oh my life. He was way on the side of me. He slid over and tackled me. They gonna keep cheating me like this. I can't win and keep doing this.
And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
I'm not going to be able to win, keep doing this mess.
Goff now looking to throw. Forced out to his left.
Snatch that bitch. Bullshit, man. It was a touchdown, dog. He was fucking standing there. Look, man, this game. Fuck that interception, bro. He was in the end zone. He ran in there 2 years ago.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Now a full right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From midfield, here's Allen. And he's able to find
How my dude stop, bro? I'm getting cheated, bro. Why the fuck my man stop running towards?
27 yards.
Man, running. He stops. What's that? Come on.
4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Damn, I'm getting cheated, bro.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Damn. He ran to the goal line, stood there, and did not want to go in.
Keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up.
These fucking passes, they just hold me.
Stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it to football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This is out quickly to the right.
Knew that was coming. They won't let me run over there, man. Everybody do that play. Y'all all do that play. This shit's simple. I just picked somebody off 4 times with that shit.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
They always do that damn play.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Man, these animations been some bullshit, bro.
7 yards away. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season.
Yeah, they 3-0. They won.
They
got hold.
And now they're serving notice to the
This
rest
was
of the
not a
league.
good
They're
game.
a darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I'm sure you felt like you played great defense. I know.
At the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the
What
red
the fuck?
zone.
Can't even hike the ball now.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll run this with Akers. And that
Let me go
closed
through the
up
hole,
quickly there as he
man.
gets it up
Animations
about
killed me.
17. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
This shit's terrible, man. This nigga throwing the ball, overthrowing people constantly.
And let's see what they've come up with
Look,
offensively.
this nigga ran to the goal line and did not go in. Wow.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
I ain't even want to throw it, bro. I'm so pissed right now.
Goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
We running the shit out the ball.
Take it at the 42.
We had that. That's fucking throws, man. Fucking animation.
A pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Run the clock, dog.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
41.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.